Welcome to News! I am Landon.
And I'm Aiden. Today, in the US, we have 8 amazing and super interesting stories to tell you all about.
First up, we have from a local insane asylum, a drunk mall Santa gets committed. At this point in time, we do not know the reason, but we hear from some sources that he may be committed for 6 years. We have given permission to show you this footage to you now. Oh, next up we have 2 stories from the local prep schools. Aiden, take it away.
Thank you. At Elkton Hills School this evening, a student by the name of James Cancel committed suicide. Over to Anthony, who's on the scene.
What? We're here with Mr.
A stupid question.
Did you know James Castle?
Yeah, I knew. He was stupid. I didn't like him.
What do you think of the current events?
Oh, I think he deserved it.
Why is that? We've been given permission by the authorities to video the scene of the incident. Quite a gruesome scene, huh? How are you feeling? Down? I get it.
Hey! Get away from the body!
Okay, lastly, we have one more interview of one of the other classmates of Holden Caulfield. Who are you?
Holden.
What do you think of Mr. James Castle?
It's my damn turtle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony.
Next up, we're going over to Penzi Prep with School Fights News. In today's segment of School Fight News, we are witnessing a fight between 2 roommates over homework. Back over to you, Anthony.
What is this? I want something about your brother's mitt.
What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? We're here at Penzi Prep. We were reporting a fight between Holden Caulfield and Stradlater. Holden, how are you doing? Very nice. It looks pretty rough for him right now, and we'll cut.
Well, that sure was an interesting fight. We've heard from anonymous sources that a group of girls were discovered dancing in the woods and committing acts of witchcraft. One of the girls has fallen ill and is completely unresponsive. We currently have a reporter at the scene. Back to you, Anthony?
Thank you. I've broken into Reverend Paris's house, where we have heard from anonymous sources that Betty Paris has been unable to be woken up. I'm with Betty now. How are you feeling?
Going to Jesus.
Thank you.
Well then, we don't condone any of Anthony's actions. Anyways, over to you, Landon.
Next up, we're going over the weather conditions in Massachusetts. Take it away, Vincent.
Hello, I'm your weatherman Vincent. Today in Salem, Massachusetts. The weather conditions are very cold, with a high of 38 degrees and a record low of 27 degrees. There is a 2% chance of rain.
I'm more telling the Reverend what you did.
Proctor, is that you? Back to you at the table.
This just in, Proctor has committed adultery with his former hand, Abigail Williams. They have been seen together multiple times coming out of the woods. We do not have information on what the Reverend has to do with it at this time. Hopefully, in the next coming days, we'll find out more.
Up next, we have a hit and run story. At this time, we have not been able to identify the driver. Nearby witnesses have stated that the body is identified as Myrtle Wilson. One of these witnesses is George Wilson, the husband of the deceased woman we see here today, folks. Now, let's see the CCTV clip of the incident. Very tragic. tragic. Over to you.
Our next story is back at the asylum with some more CCTV footage. An inmate by the name of Charlie Cheswick had allegedly committed suicide in the ward's pool. His hands were stuck in the grate at the bottom of the pool. Fellow inmate Randy McMurphy heroically jumped in the pool, trying to save Mr. Cheswick. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful and unable to save him in time, as seen here.
Oh no! Somebody! Save him!
I need a screwdriver.
Right there, McMurphy!
Now on to Vin, who is currently covering the tragic death of Gatsby.
Thank you. Right now I'm in front of billionaire Jay Gatsby's home. I was recently here interviewing Gatsby on his life and why his parties randomly stopped. Unfortunately, during that interview, he was shot in front of me. Here's that clip now. So, Mr. Gatsby, you like being rich?
Oh, I love being rich. I'm so obsessed.
Oh my god! So, back to
Everyone, for tuning into News! We're your anchors, Landon.
And Aiden on the air. And we hope you have a great night.
We don't know when we're going to be able to report again.
But it's been fun. Illegal News out!